Hey you guys, in today's video we are going to be doing this look over here. I don't know what the face is going to turn out with, but we are going to be using some new products, a bunch of new products actually, and creating a pretty mauve cut crease. So if you want to see how I got this look, just keep on watching, but first subscribe at the button down below, like this video if you like this video at any point in the video, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss another video. And plus you have to turn on your YouTube notifications as well on your settings. If you stop getting YouTube notifications, that's probably why. YouTube notifications have been so weird lately. Don't forget I have my own brand, Jewell Cosmetics. You can buy lashes, glitter, and we now have mini beauty sponges. So I'll leave that link down below. Make sure you check it out and use code GIRLBOSS for 20% off. Okay, so I'm just gonna prime my P. Louise base really quick because I get sick of showing this part like in depth. I'm just like, you know when something becomes so redundant? It's like, okay. But in case you haven't saw my videos before, the P. Louise base in the shade Rumor 2 is what I use, and I really love how my eyeshadows pop. But not only that, my eyelids are pretty dry, so I really love that it's like a more so of a wetter consistency. So if you have oily eyelids, I suggest the e.l.f. Putty Primer eyeshadow base because that one runs a little bit too dry for me to use. Okay, for eyeshadow today, we are using the Truth or Bare by Morphe. I saw this palette and I was like so obsessed. You guys, if y'all know me personally, like these are my colors. These are literally my colors. Like, so the first shade we're actually gonna go into is the darkest color right there. These do not have names, or the names are on the little insert and I threw away the insert, so no names today. And the brush we're using is the Morphe M44 brush, and we're just going to go into this inner corner and just make circular motions without moving all over the eyelid. I just want this outer part really dark. So guys, about my sponges, I'll show you one when it's dry. These are my sponges, the Hidden Jewell Cosmetics mini beauty sponge. This is it dry. This is it's like deformed, so I kept this one for myself. But this is it wet. It grows pretty big for it to go from this size to this size. So I love this. I like smoother sponges, but they still have a little bit of texture on it, so it gives you that nice skin-like finish and it's not gonna streak and smear. So I sell these for $6 each. So support your girl, buy a beauty sponge and some lashes or whatever. Again, use code GIRLBOSS for 20% off. If you are a content creator, hit me up on Instagram. I have a coupon code that gives you more money off. I know how it is for creators. Go ahead, hit me up, get that deal. Let me just get rid of these creases. And it's pretty pigmented. These are pretty pigmented. I used to not like Morphe eyeshadows, but this formula, I think they changed the formula because like it's pretty lit, or this base is helping out a lot. So basically I'm just gonna go into this and just keep doing this, like literally. And I'm not trying to go too far out, not trying to go too far up. Just keep it right on the outer corner. So for the second set of shades, I actually mixed those two together right up top, that brown and that like burgundy color, and I put that in my crease. And for that brush, I'm using the Morphe M330. It's like this, I don't know, this blends out to my crease colors really well. I'm not sure why. It might be the tapered point, but I don't know. And I'm doing really small circular motions so I don't get too crazy with placement or does it get muddy. The colors like actually stay where I want them to, so definitely try, if you're just going back and forth you might lose control, so definitely try really small circular motions and hold your brush towards the middle so you have more control but you're not like pushing too hard. Don't hold your brush like this because then you're gonna really go in there, and don't hold your brush like this unless you're blending because you'll lose control and it'll go everywhere. So I hold it like right in the middle. And I don't press too hard at all. I just really fit it into my socket. And once we get the color placed, I am gonna do more so windshield wiper motions so I can blend it all out. I'm gonna come into my inner corner some because we are doing a cut crease, so I really want to be able to show that cut in the front. And then I'm gonna go into that middle taupe color right there and that peach shade above it and mix it together for my transition shade. I really enjoy this palette. It was $18 at Ulta. I bought it with my own money and I've actually used it 3 times since I got it. last week. It's really, really pretty, you guys. I definitely highly recommend this palette. It's perfect for fall. And they have other colors. I feel like they have, I think they have a blue one, like a bluish tone one, and they have a purple one, I think. Don't quote me on that, but it's like monochromatic goodness. And like, I don't know, the color stories are really, really, it's not too many shadows, because with 35 shadows in those big palettes, I get overwhelmed. I feel like this is enough shadows. I think there's 18. Yeah, there's 18 shadows in it. So you get 18 shadows for $18. And the packaging is good. The mirror is good quality. Y'all, I've been loving this palette so much. And the formula is amazing, honestly. I'm impressed. So I'm just gonna re-intensify this outer part right here with that blue. It's like a blackened purple or a blackened brown. Can't really tell. Okay, and now we're gonna cut the crease with my P. Louise base in the shade Rumor 2. I need more of these, honestly. So I just put a little dab on my hand. Nothing like, you know, dramatic. Using the Morphe M17-2 brush, and I'm going to cut the crease. I'm doing this freehand, but you can also look up, look around, and then it'll stamp where you need to cut your crease. Sorry for the lawnmower, but it'll stamp where you need to cut your crease, and that's where you're supposed to cut your crease at if you need assistance. That's one of the ways I love cutting my crease. I'm sorry for the lawnmowers. That doesn't always happen, but it's been happening a lot lately. It's kind of annoying. I'm taking my sponge from my brand. I'm so excited about it. And I'm going to blend that outer corner out. And if you're wondering about my brows, it's the Kylie Cosmetics brow pomade for detail. There's little hair strokes in it, and then I used the brow pencil, both in the shade dark brown, to create my brows. They just pop in a day. Now we're gonna take that blush nude shade at the top of the palette. It's like the perfect shimmer for me, and I'm gonna put that all over my lid with a wet brush. So of course I'm gonna use my Evian spray. Love it. You can find this at TJ Maxx a lot for $7.99. I'm using the Sigma cream color brushes, the Sigma E58. And these shadows, they go on like foil, you guys. Like, I am so obsessed with these. Like, look at that. So we're just gonna pretty much fill in the whole cut crease. And it's really effortlessly because of the fact that the shadows are wet and they just glide right on. Just basically filling in the lines like a coloring book. And we're gonna flick it out to the edge. It's so pretty, right? Oh my god. I've been wanting to show y'all this palette for so long. I don't know if I filmed with it the other day, but I don't think I did, but it's pretty good. We're gonna take that berry color at the top left corner, and we are going to blend out that outer part of the eye. And we're just gonna blend that into that shimmer shade. I love doing this. It's like so pretty. But that you have to let your shadow dry after being wet first. So it won't like be all patchy and sticky and like, ugh. Okay, then we're gonna take that bottom right hand corner right there, and we are going to highlight the brow bone. I'm not gonna wet this brush or anything. This is a Sigma E30 pencil brush. I'm just going to lay it on there. And now I'm taking the NYX glitter primer and my brand's glitter in the shade Girl Boss, and I'm going to tap, like, no chunky glitter pieces on there, but I'm gonna tap some on there, some glitter on there, because I really want some glitter, because why not? I'm extra, let's be extra together. Buy my glitter, I'll leave the link down below. Okay, so again, just a little bit on the back of my hand. You're focused in the background, not me. And I'm just going to work it into the brush, so it's not like, you know, a big chunk of paste. And I'm just gonna tap it on top of the shadow everywhere. And it's not gonna be extra sticky. It's not gonna be nothing extra. This is how you can use my glitter and, like, you know, just add a pop to your look. So I'm gonna take what was in the lid, which is barely any chunky glitter, and I'm going to just pop just sparsely on my lid. Okie dokie. And that is it. We're almost done with the eyes, you guys, besides the lower lash line, but you know how I am with lower lash lines. Very lazy. For liner today, we'll be using the CoverGirl Get In Line liner in the shade brown. It's like one of my favorite browns ever. I need to go get another one because I'm pretty sure I'm almost out of this one. I really like how small the felt tip is. It's so good. Like, I really feel like this is like the perfect liner. Okay, and now onto the face. I'm so excited because I have new stuff that we are going to be getting into. More new stuff. Okay, so for primer, I'm using the Matte Rescue Professional on my T-zone, and then we're going to be going into the Laura Mercier Perfecting Pure Canvas Primer. This is one of my favorites. Now, have you ever never used this combination before? But I used to use this on my nose all the time. It's almost empty, like freaking flawless, and it's like blue. This is like one of my favorite primers. I've never finished a primer. I finished this one. So I just put this on my T-zone because I do get pretty oily in places. AKA just my T-zone. Because I'm using like a hydrating semi-matte foundation today. I'm not sure how it's going to be, so I want to make sure it's all mattified. Again, I'm very sorry about the yard work, but people gotta live, right? And we're going to be using this one. It's more like, both of these are like a gel consistency. I'm putting down the rest of my face. So for foundation today, we have the CIATE London Radiant and Hydrating Extraordinary Foundation. They kindly sent these over. They sent me 3 shades because I never know what shade my skin tone is going to be. Okay, so this foundation, it says 100% agreed this foundation blurred pores, 90% agreed that it made their face look more radiant, 100% agreed that their skin was more hydrated. It says it achieves seamless, satin smooth skin with up to 16-hour wear, perfect complexion, and fight petite. Dang, I can't even talk. It's probably because I can't read this because it's like metallic. Perfect complexion and fight fatigue with this buildable medium coverage foundation that delivers a weightless second skin finish with blurring pores and imperfections. This foundation is hypoallergenic. Let me see it. Is it cruelty free? It is cruelty free as well. And it's formulated with mimosa and Arctic rose extract to help instantly lift and energize the skin, leaving it soft and radiant, plus moisturizing hyaluronic acid and oil controlling bamboo extract for smooth wear. This foundation could be my new favorite if it acts right. So let's get into it. I'm so excited. I've been waiting for this for like a month. I love complexion products. Like, I just can't. So here's packaging. Very, very simple, very travel friendly. I really love the tubes. I love tube foundation like this. It's like probably one of my favorite forms of packaging for foundation because I know it won't break or anything or leak. So let's just get into it. And it does have a pump. The 3 shades I have here are, starting on this side, is 127Y Bamboo, 818Y Ochre, I can't remember how to say that, and 116 Sand. So excited. Okay, so I'm gonna just try to color match myself right quick and let it oxidize. This is how I do my foundations. If a brand is sending me a foundation, I ask for 3 shades. So I can make sure I at least have a darker one to mix in with it. Or I ask for like something that I guess will be my actual shade. So I'm gonna be too dark. So I'm gonna let this sit for a second, I think. Actually, I wanna mix these 2 together right here. So it would be, I'm gonna mix Bamboo and, I don't know how to say this, 118 and 127Y together. Ooh, a little goes a long way, you see? So I'm gonna take this 1 pump on the back of my hand of each kit color. This is 127, and you see it's a little bit on the red side, but it is deeper. And 118 is a little bit more yellow and on the lighter side. So, ooh, that's perfect, I think. Okay, I'm not gonna do too much because I'm not sure what this foundation is about to do. So we're just gonna blend this out for now. Extremely full coverage, like, and a little definitely goes a long way. You can see this up close. Oh my gosh, if it stays like this all day, you guys, it looks like skin. Like my skin does, you know, I usually that you can tell, like, but this melts right in. CIATE London. Did y'all do this thing? I think, did you see that? Did you see that? Because, oh my goodness, I'm in love. Wow, this is beautiful. I only needed like half pumps because I have a lot left on the back of my hand. I'm so happy I did not go straight full force in with 2 pumps applied to my face because I definitely did not need that. And I don't feel like I need to layer anything at all. It's laying over this dry patch really, really pretty. For concealer today, we're again taking the Boy and Cakeless concealer from Benefit. I really like this concealer. It's super full coverage and it's matte, but it's not like cakey matte. It's like a thin matte, but but still full coverage. It's more like this concealer is like full of pigment. And the shades here, I have a 5, 6, and 6.5. I think I'm going to take 5 and brighten out my eyes and stuff like that. So let's do my chin and stuff first. You don't need a lot of this concealer at all. Now we're gonna do my under eyes because I like to do those last. My eyes are honestly really dark, so I'm gonna put some right at the bottom of my eye bags, and I'm gonna take my Hidden Jewel Cosmetics beauty sponge, my little one, and I'm gonna blend it out. As you can see, this makes it really easy to get into the inner corners and along the lower lash line and up against that liner. So simple and easy to use. It's everything. This concealer does dry a little bit fast, so I definitely would, if you're really slow at blending, doing one eye at a time. Sometimes it'd be getting me too. Okay, for setting powder, we're using the Translucent Honey from Laura Mercier. This is like my favorite setting powder at the moment. I'm obsessed with it. And you see that foundation before I set it, it has a really nice glow, but it doesn't feel any type of like too dewy. It's like the perfect consistency. Like I really wanted a foundation that controlled oils without drying out, and I feel like this is the one. And I'm not baking, I'm just pushing in the skin, the powder into the skin. If you ever wonder what I be doing for my skin, like make sure it's even on the thing and just set it. I don't really bake, I never really bake anymore unless it's for like, you know, clickbait. You know, we all guilty of it. We all did clickbait at one point, but I try to be more realistic now on what is gonna look good in person, because my under eyes, I'm getting older. Baking ain't an option no more. My skin is definitely drying out as I get older. I'm using the Caviar Stick in the shade Sunbeam on my eyes and my inner corners. This is from Laura Mercier, if I forgot to say that. I really love these for my inner corners. So gorgeous. I loved my eyeshadow too, but I can't really master them yet. And then I'm gonna take whatever's left over on this brush and I'm just gonna dust it on my eyelids. I don't know if I'm gonna do lashes. It depends on how my lash lift is, because I really don't feel like wearing lashes today. I might pop some on for this video and take them off. I don't know, but for bronzer, we're using the Makeup Geek Tawny Medium Skin Bronzer. You can find this at Target. It's like $19.99. I'm never really too precise with my bronzer, honestly, guys. Probably honestly do it wrong. I just do it to how I like it look, how I like it to look on my face. And then for my nose, I just go over it like that. And now for highlight, we're using OFRA Rodeo Drive. This is the old packaging. Yes, I know. Don't come for me. Rodeo Drive never ever disappoints. Then for blush, we're using BUXOM Seychelles blush. This is one of the Primer Infused Wonder Lush blushes. This is my favorite shade. Definitely pick this up. So we're gonna be using the Maybelline Lash Sensational. I don't know how I said that right. This mascara, they reformulated it and it's pretty freaking lit, you guys. You guys definitely try it out. I definitely do not need lashes today. Oh yeah, definitely not. The lashes I'm using today is from my brand, Hidden Jewel Cosmetics. These are the shade Sapphire. Super cute, super like cat eye, super natural, very lightweight. I'm just applying them with the Kiss glue liner so it won't like disrupt this look too awful much with all that gunky glue. So for lips, we're using So Me Retro Matte Lipstick from MAC. This is like one of my favorite shades ever. I'm so not used to a flat matte lip anymore. So you guys, this finished look, even though I got really frustrated with my lashes, whatever. It's because I don't feel like putting them on today. But these are my sapphire lashes, so definitely check them out down below. Let me know if you do like this look because I am feeling it. I want to take these lashes off because I'm not in lash mood today. Let me know how you like these products. I'll leave a update in the pinned comments down below on how it wears today of this foundation because I'm really interested to see how it wears. It looks very, very natural. Once you set the freckles with setting spray, they look more natural as well. I absolutely love the eyeshadow. I love pretty much everything so far. So I will see you in my next video.